What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Suman and today's analysis video is going to be about the Premier League game between Tottenham and Arsenal. So today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is an app where you can find all the latest transfer news and stats about teams and players. So please don't forget to download the app. I'll put the link in the description. And our second sponsor for today's video is Jerseys FC. You can buy all the new football jerseys from their website. And you can also use the code NUMAN for an extra 20% discount. So Tottenham lined up in a 4-2-3-1 formation on paper, while Arsenal on the other hand also lined up in a 4-2-3-1 formation which mostly changed to 2-2-1-5 with possession and 5-3-2 without possession. So this is how the two teams were lined up on the ground. Tottenham's 4-2-3-1 against Arsenal's 4-2-3-1 formation. Tottenham had no issues at the start of the game to build their play from the back, as they were able to use a double pivot against Lacazette to easily build their play. Aubameyang was trying to press the centre-back on the ball, with Willian and Saka pressing the two Tottenham fullbacks. Xhaka and Thomas Partey were covering Kane and Lo Celso, with Son and Bergwijn keeping their width and staying at the shoulder of the last defender to make themselves available for passes behind the line. So here we can see Arsenal's 4-2-3-1 formation with Aubameyang pressing the centre-back on the ball. Saka and Willian are pressing the two Tottenham fullbacks, Thomas Partey on Lo Celso, with Xhaka staying alongside Partey to look for Kane's deeper runs, and Lacazette is left in a 1v2 position. Since Lacazette was getting outnumbered, so Arsenal changed their formation to a 4-4-2 very early in the game. By changing their formation to 4-4-2, Aubameyang and Lacazette were able to press the two centre-backs, and at the same time, they were also able to provide cover shadow to Sissoko and Hobier. Xhaka and Thomas Partey were still covering Lo Celso and Harry Kane, with Saka and Willian taking care of the two Tottenham fullbacks. This way, Arsenal were able to block Tottenham's central passing options, and they were often forced to play long passes behind the line for Son and Bergwijn. Arsenal are now shifting to a 4-4-2 formation with Lacazette and Aubameyang pressing the two centre-backs, and at the same time, they are also providing cover shadow to Sissoko and Hobier. Thomas Partey and Xhaka are also pressing the two midfielders, and at the same time, they are also cutting the passing lanes to Harry Kane and Lo Celso. Tottenham's central passing options are blocked, so Tottenham are forced to go long and they lose possession. But Tottenham were able to overcome this marking of Arsenal very easily. Sissoko and Hobier started to drag Aubameyang and Lacazette wide to open the space in the central area for Bergwijn and Son to drop deep and receive the ball directly from their centre-backs. Hobier takes away Aubameyang, Sissoko takes away Lacazette, and Lo Celso takes away Thomas Partey. And this opens the passing lane in the central area for Eric Dier to play a straight pass to Bergwijn. Tottenham using Arsenal's man marking to drag their markers out of their positions to open the space for their centre-backs to pick Son and Bergwijn. Bergwijn now has so much space and time to turn with the ball and choose the next move. Tottenham, on the other hand, did not try to press Arsenal high up the ground. They kept a solid 4-4-2 formation without the ball, with the focus of cutting the central passing options. Lo Celso and Harry Kane were covering Thomas Partey and Xhaka. Sissoko and Hobier were covering Lacazette and Aubameyang whenever they tried to drop in between the lines. Son and Bergwijn were also staying close to Sissoko and Hobier to cut the central passing lanes to Willian and Bukayo Saka. This way, Arsenal's central passing options were mostly blocked, and as soon as they played the ball to their fullbacks in the wide areas, this was the cue for Tottenham to start the touchline press and force Arsenal to either go back or make a mistake. Tottenham settling in a mid-block of 4-4-2 with Harry Kane and Lo Celso covering Xhaka and Thomas Partey. Sissoko is covering Lacazette, and Hobier is the free man to give cover in case someone from the front line tries to drop deep to receive the ball. No pressure on the centre-backs as they are given time and space on the ball, but their central passing options are tightly covered. Again, no pressure on the centre-backs. Xhaka and Thomas Partey are closely covered by Harry Kane and Lo Celso. And as soon as Gabriel moves to the left side to pick his fullback, the entire Tottenham team moves to the right side to start the press. Gabriel to Holding and Holding to Bellerin, and this is the cue for Tottenham to step out and start the touchline press. Son starts the touchline pressing and now Sissoko can see the passing lane opening up for Holding to play a straight pass to Willian. So Sissoko immediately steps out to cover the passing lane. And now Son can again get back in his position and Tottenham can once again settle in the same 4-4-2 mid-block. Arsenal at times tried to use their wingers to drag the Tottenham fullbacks narrow to open the space in the wide areas. And Aubameyang was often drifting to those wide areas as Arsenal tried to play long passes from the back to free Aubameyang. Bergwijn is covering Tierney and Aurier steps out to cover Saka. And this has opened the space in the wide area for the run of Aubameyang, as Xhaka plays a long pass to find Aubameyang in the wide area. Arsenal with possession mostly had a formation of 2-2-1-5. The fullbacks were moving up to join the front line, and Xhaka and Thomas Partey were staying back as they were trying to cover those wide areas on transitions. Arsenal's 2-2-1-5 formation with the fullbacks moving up to join the front line. Again, 2-2-1-5 formation with Xhaka and Thomas Partey staying behind to cover the wide areas on transitions. Xhaka and Thomas Partey were working very hard to cover these wide areas on transitions. Thomas Partey went off for just a minute and Tottenham were able to hurt Arsenal on transition. Thomas Partey went out and Tottenham were able to catch Arsenal on transition. By the time Thomas Partey came on, the damage was already done. I made a video on Son a few days ago. The link to that video is in the description. In that video, we saw how Harry Kane often drops deep to receive the ball before trying to release Son behind the line. And we saw a repetition of the same movement yesterday as well. Harry Kane dropping deep to receive the ball, and no one is tracking Harry Kane, who has the time and space to turn with the ball. Kane once again drops deep, and Gabriel again fails to keep a tight marking on Harry Kane, who now has the time and space to turn and play the pass to Son behind the line. But after conceding the first goal, Arsenal did learn their lesson, and they made sure that they don't give any time or space to Harry Kane anymore. Xhaka now keeping a tight marking on Harry Kane and making sure that he doesn't get any time or space to find Son. Tottenham are looking extremely good, and Mourinho has definitely turned them into real title contenders. So who do you think is the favorite to win the league this season? Comment below and let me know. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.